Well, hello and welcome back. Today is a great day. We're gonna split some wood. But first, you saw the title of the video. I got a new log splitter. I'm pretty excited about it. So behind the camera is my new log splitter. Now, I have no problems with my current log splitter, the Eastimate Ultra. I love that thing. I just like to try new things. The opportunity was there and I figured I should act on it before things change. Previously, I've had a box store log splitter, I had an Eastimate 1222, and now I've got the Ultra. Ultra's perfect for what I do, and I found I really like the single way wedge. I've always wanted a vertical log splitter. It's single way wedge, you can slice and dice. They're so expensive. They're, $10,000 to $15,000 for a nice Wolf Ridge or an Eastimate. I'd love to have an Eastimate Axis. Price is just very expensive for me. I don't do a lot of firewood, so I got myself a budget machine. What I've got here is the Splitfire 1165V, and I'm super excited about it. Now, this thing is nothing like an Axis or a 17 VS. It's small, it's compact, it's only 7.5 tons. It doesn't have a huge working area. It can't lift up like a 300-pound log, but I don't do big wood. I don't do a ton of wood. I think this is perfect for me. I'm always looking for new ways to enjoy splitting wood, to try new things, to use new machines. And probably about 6 months ago now, I saw this Splitfire 1165V on Derek's Stuff channel, and that's the name of the channel, Derek's Stuff. And I thought it was really cool. I never really took much thought into it or looked into it because I know most typically vertical machines are expensive, so I just kind of let it go. And then probably like 3 months ago now, it was like in August, me and Mike from Firewood were on a road trip, and we were talking on the phone to Tony's Cool Tools. He has one of these. He was telling us how great it was and whatnot, and I was like, well, I've got some time. Let's look into it. I looked at them. I saw the price that they start at $2,300, and I was like, wow, you've got my attention. So after that, I was like, let's go to Paul Bunyan, see one in person, use one, and maybe if I'm lucky, I'll be able to buy one from Paul Bunyan, the one at the show. Wasn't there soon enough. Another fine gentleman bought it. But after Paul Bunyan, I contemplated this a lot, and I was like, you know what? Price is only going to go up on them. The wait time is only going to go up on them. I'm just going to buy one, and if I don't like it, I'll resell it. So that's where we're at. So I ordered one the day after Paul Bunyan, and I think that at that time the wait time was 6 to 8 weeks, and now it's like 14 to 16 weeks. So I definitely lucked out there and got one before they got super popular, because they're definitely getting popular, and with things that get popular, the wait time only goes up and the price only goes up. So when I ordered this log splitter, I wanted to keep it on a budget because I definitely don't need this log splitter. I already have another great log splitter, and this one is just kind of a toy for me, I guess. So I did want to get it with a log lift in case I get into big stuff. It has the option for one, so I figured I'd get one. I did get it with the base model wheels and tires. They make some better bolt-on ones, but I don't plan on towing this down the road. If I have a mobile splitting job or I'm helping somebody, the Ultra over there is better suited for that. It's really quick with 2 people. I think it's better than this if you have 2 people. And I got it with the Lonson base model engine here. They do offer a Honda upgrade. The Honda upgrade, I think, is an additional $300. I looked up these Lonson engines. They're $149 a piece, brand new. So I can go through 3 Lonson engines before I buy one Honda engine. I'm not saying Honda's bad or anything, but I've actually had pretty good luck with like modern Chinese knockoff engines. I'm not saying this is knockoff engine, but it's not a Honda, it's not a Kohler, it's not a Briggs & Stratton. I did get it with the optional knee control here, and that was like the selling point, because I mean, it has the handle up here that you can run it, but who really wants to do that? I want to be hands-free and be working with the wood. So I got it with the knee control, and it is so smooth. That was one thing at Bunyan. When I looked at these, I didn't know how that knee control would work, and after using it in person, I was like, yeah, this thing's awesome. So it's just pretty basic. It's 7.5 tons. The oil is inside of this beam here, and it's pretty basic. The table height is a little bit lower than the Axis, but I think it is higher than the Split Force and the Power Split. I think it's like 32 inches. Honestly, like, it's a really good height for me, I think. And then it's got this little kick out plate there. I do like how this one has some rough edges there to help the wood stay in place. I used it last night when I first picked it up, but it was getting dark, so we didn't take a video. So it is a little dirty, but we're gonna get it out right now and split some wood. I hope you stick with me. So I'm moving it with the mini skid right now. I do plan to, in the future, put the fork pockets on this machine, because that's just how I plan to move it, is just to fork it around. And I mean, it moves okay without fork pockets, but it'd be really nice if you didn't have to worry about it tipping over or doing anything crazy. So this will work for now until I get the fork pockets. All right, so I got it out here and I haven't started it yet, but it just has a simple on and off switch. Press the choke in there, give her a little throttle. Not bad. And as I was running this yesterday, you can definitely smell the foreign engine smell come off this. It smells like every engine I buy from Harbor Freight. Big red oak around here. Pretty pleasing. So the log lift is just operated by this lever here, diverter valve. Then you push up on the handle instead of down on the splitting handle. finished with it. I got this nice looking tote of locust and a little bit of red oak in there. All the splits turned out real nice and uniform. Love when they look like that. So overall, I just stopped splitting with this a minute ago, and my thoughts are this. This thing is fast. I feel like it's really fast. It doesn't leave you hanging. It only has a 20-inch stroke, and I think it has like a 3 or 4 second cycle time. You're not waiting on the wedge. It's right where it needs to be. The knee control is super comfortable to use. I never felt fatigued. I didn't feel awkward or anything with my leg. It felt good. The log lift, it says it's 150 pound max lifting. I threw some big logs on there and it did get a little tippy at times, but I had some big logs on there, and this thing's kind of sitting at an angle anyways because I've got a bunch of crap under it. So log lift works good. The table it's big enough. Like, it could be used to be a little bit bigger, but again, this is a budget machine, so you can't complain too much. It's only 7.5 tons in. I'd say you definitely notice that. It'll push through some nasty stuff, but it won't push through a whole nasty round or log. You kind of have to whittle it off, but there's definitely some knots and stuff I push through. It just won't do, say, a whole 12-inch knot. You know, you kind of have to break it off. So you definitely notice the tonnage. I would say if you were thinking about buying one of these and you already have like a 35-ton log splitter or something, like a box store splitter, I'd keep it, because this thing definitely is not going to split some of the big nasty stuff. You can work around it, but honestly, if you had a big nasty round, I'd probably just put it on your box store splitter, your more powerful splitter, than putting it on this. That's just my opinion. I'm just being honest. Like, other than that, it does have like a lot of little quirks and stuff because it is a budget log splitter. You know, it's not $14,000, so it does have some rattles. It does have some vibrations, all of stuff that you would expect. Like, I didn't buy the cheapest vertical log splitter and think I was getting Eastimate Axis quality. Like, don't get me wrong, it's a good log splitter. It's quality built. I don't think I'm going to tear it up or anything, but it's definitely not like $14,000 refined. So yeah, I'm happy with it so far. I really enjoy using it. I think it's one of those where you kind of have to select the right wood to put through it. I think it's a lot like having a kinetic log splitter. Kinetic log splitters work super great if you put the right wood through them. They're really quick, they're enjoyable to use, but the minute you start putting stuff not so enjoyable, it's not gonna eat it up. Like my Ultra, that thing will work down trash wood into treasure, and neither kinetic or this is working trash into treasure, you know what I mean? But yeah, I'm pleased with it. Those are just my thoughts. I wanted to say this after I split with it, that way it's not like, you know, later thoughts, just on the spot thinking. Anyways, that'll do it for today. Thanks for watching, and you'll be seeing more of this and more of me. See you next time. Bye.